RTE 2XM. 2XM. Just music.
So Jack, firstly, how did Housey Records originate? When did you think, okay, let's set up a label?
Drew, my cousin, who makes music as Automatic Blue, he kind of said it to me because my other cousin Matthew was making music at the same time. And then me and Drew were working on our own thing at the same time. And then that same Christmas I went over to Matt's and he was like, yeah, we should like do a label or something. Yeah, we just said we'd give it a shot. And it's not, we hate calling it a label because we're not signing anyone, or it's just like we're literally all like cousins just making the songs together.
So because Housey Records is a family affair, do you all collaborate and help each other out with each other's work?
Yeah, kind of. We're all fairly handy in our own way at doing our own types. Like we all send each other stuff for like mixing, feedback and stuff like that. The three of us live together. We're all working on our separate things, working on stuff together.
And who is on the Housey Records roster?
It's me, Matthew, who's my cousin. He's Ghost King is Dead. Drew, my other cousin, on the other side, he's Automatic Blue. Luke, be one of my childhood friends, essentially a cousin as well, I call him. He's Arthur Valentine. And then we have Drew Hall, Andrew O'Halloran is on there too.
What's the scene like in Cork for more left field type releases and the beat scene, I suppose, in general?
It's kind of like all we have. All we have are weirdos down here. Like, well, maybe I just don't really pay attention to like the kind of mainstreamy pop stuff. It's a lot of like psychedelic, heady stuff, and then just you got like a weird, cool hip hop scene down here. Everyone's kind of odd in their own way.
Hey, dog, yeah, dog, yeah. No ceiling. Catch it. That's your main hoe, she came out for the slap. I'ma fuck up all your bitch and pull up with the fucking stick. That's your. And is there much crossover in terms of collaboration with your Southwest cousins in Limerick? Because massive scenes happening there at the moment.
Yeah, there's definitely some crossover. I'd love there was more. Like Limerick is the best city at the moment for the music. Like it's just they're I say like everyone in Cork is weird doing stuff. They're freaks up in Limerick doing stuff. Like they're proper heads.
Turn it over to Jesus. He'll make everything all right. He will just ask. Put it up, 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 put it up. It's that East Coast motherfucker. Call me Mr. East Coast motherfucker. Step up in the spot looking like a mean bug. Club closing 30 minutes. Tell them we don't give a word. I'm like tick tock, tick tock. Take a look at my wrist. Equivalent to 10 bricks of the fish.
As your production moniker Actualacid, you've just released a beat tape called Warm Ups. So where did the concept for this come from?
I was mixing the album for like a lot of last year and just getting very bored. So I think warm-ups, I was just like messing around with a few ideas, and then I was kind of wanted to keep that momentum going and put off the mixing for as long as I could. So I just kept, just making loads of little kind of crappy little beats. So that's why it's called warm-ups as well, because it was like just getting back into the creative workflow, I suppose.
And when do you expect that debut album to drop?
Hopefully this year. It depends on how well I can get back into that mixing space, which I haven't really thought about in a while. But yeah, hopefully this year.
So whether or not the debut album actually comes, is the plan to get back out to live shows as soon as possible?
All of 2019 I was working on like the Actualacid live setup and like trying to figure out how to translate stuff live, because I actually don't have a laptop. I have like this big desktop computer thing, so it's like spent so long like trying to figure out the whole live show setup, and so it's kind of like doing that for all of 2019, and then 2020 just like completely screeched to a halt. And
It's complicated. You gotta make the money first. Then we get the money, it's power. Then we get the power. Then you get the
So how do you think the live show you've been prepping will hold up now after not gigging for so long?
I think it will definitely be rusty, so it might be novel in that sort of chaotic energy that a year of no practice can bring. But yeah, I think also like that'll be counterbalanced by just people being excited to be back at gigs.
Words and music there from Jack Corrigan, who co-founded the Cork label Housey Records. He produces under the moniker Actualacid. You can pick up his Beats tape called Warm Ups on Bandcamp right now.
RTE 2XM. Just music.